Today I'm going to tell you the best settings to use to get smoother B-roll when using the Pocket 3. Tip number one is the frame rate. So what you're going to do is swipe up on the Pocket 3, set the resolution to 4K, scroll along to the frame rate to get to 60 FPS. And the reason you want to do this is in case you need to slow footage down at a later date. Tip number two is to change the gimbal mode. So you want to change the gimbal mode from follow mode to tilt locked mode. This means the gimbal is going to be locked in place and stay level with the horizon. Great for doing things like push ins, pull outs, or pans. If you swipe down on the screen and then you go to gimbal modes, you have three options. You have follow mode, tilt locked mode, and FPV mode. Now you want to set it to tilt locked mode. Tip number three is to change the rotational speed of the gimbal. By default, the Pocket 3 is set to default. This is good for kind of most scenarios, but if you want smoother footage, you need to swipe down on the screen, you need to select the little person icon, and then you need to scroll to the right and select the slow mode. This means the gimbal will move slower when you're taking your footage, and it means your footage will look better. Tip number four is to change the joystick speed. By default, the joystick speed on the Pocket 3 is set to quite quick. In order to change this, you need to swipe down on the screen, select the settings icon, and scroll down to joystick speed. By default, the joystick is set to about 4 or 5, which is quite quick when you try it out. You want to change this to about 2 or 3, so the joystick speed is slower. So if you're using the joystick to move the gimbal, then your footage is going to be better because it's going to be moving at a slower rate.